Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to talk about a different way of scaling your e-commerce brand that recently I've seen many 8-figure, 9-figure e-commerce brands do, and it's been doing really well. I think in the last couple of years, the meta or the mainstream way of running a dropshipping or e-commerce store has shifted away from organic dropshipping into more of meta advertising. It started off running TikTok ads, and then it moved more into meta ads, and that's really what everyone talks about these days. It's really the only way that YouTubers teach and of how to run your e-commerce brand. And I don't know who coined the term branded dropshipping, but I think everyone that is into the dropshipping, space is what is like the term that is thrown around the most. Branded dropshipping. Is your dropshipping store branded enough? It's always like this type of stuff, and meta ads is always been one of the most consistent ways of scaling a brand. But recently it's been getting more and more expensive, and it's because it's more and more expensive, it's a lot harder to crack a winning ad because the cost to test an ad, it's so expensive because the CPM is so expensive. So it's more and more harder to find a winning ad and to scale your brand through running meta ads. So I wanted to bring us back more into organic dropshipping. This organic dropshipping was really popular maybe in 2020, like back in 2020, 2021, or 2022. That was the main way of doing it because there was no startup cost. You just buy the product on Amazon and you make videos with it. And a lot of people bought into it because it sounds very simple on paper because you don't have to run ads. There's no risk. The only money you put in is the cost of buying the product and maybe to set up your domain and your Shopify $1 monthly cost. But other than that, it sounds really alluring because you just buy the product and you make videos with it, and gurus will make it feel like it's very easy to make your videos go viral. And when you get a viral video, you'll get $1,000 in sales, $10,000 in sales, and it seems very easy on paper. But then people realized that organic dropshipping was very inconsistent because you essentially spend all of your time making videos. Sometimes you can make tens, hundreds of videos without them going viral, and you could have one or two viral videos here and there, but then it dies down again and you're back to zero. Your videos are getting hundreds of views, tens of 10, 20, 30 views, and it's just really depressing because you're essentially spending all of your time making videos, but there's never really a consistent income from doing that. So then people realized, and then branded dropshipping came along, which really is just dropshipping but running ads. But yeah, I guess branded dropshipping because that gets people into the courses, right? So then people started to go away from organic dropshipping. No one really started doing it anymore, and if you did organic dropshipping, you almost looked down on. People will look down on you because you're like, oh, it's 2025 and you're still doing organic dropshipping. You're such a loser. And yeah, so now everyone's running meta ads, and so many people are running meta ads, and it's just getting so expensive. And I know I have just looked, because I always scroll social media, and just to get new inspiration, new ideas. And there has been, if you scroll reels on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook to the slightest, you'll probably have realized there has been a big influx of AI videos. Those AI talking heads in the corner, green screen videos, and they'll have it's just be them talking in the corner, and it'll be talking about some remedies that could help improve your health. It's educational content, but they sneak their product into somewhere in the middle of the video. And the AI is usually, the AI UGC person is usually a proclaimed doctor or a professional in the niche of their product. So they have the authority, they have they have the engagement, because the videos, the hooks is usually very controversial. It's very, very engaging. So yeah, I've seen a lot of those, and some channels who run them have 500k followers. Some of them even has over 1 million followers on Instagram, and they will just be promoting a product. So they'll be making these AI UGC videos. It's very easy to make, and you can iterate them very, very fast. So yeah, there's been a lot of these channels, a lot of these content creators doing these types of videos. So this is essentially the same thing as organic dropshipping, but instead of you buying the product and filming videos with it, you are using softwares to make AI UGC videos, and the video is promoting the product that you're selling, and you're posting them on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So it's essentially organic dropshipping. And obviously with this method as well, it's not consistent. You could get a few videos going viral that will get you a lot of sales through your Amazon listing, but at the end of the day, most videos still are stuck in the 1,000 views, 10,000 views zone, which if you're running a brand and you only just have that one account, then you probably wouldn't have much of a sustainable source of income month over month. But the thing with this approach is that you don't just have one account. Usually you have 10 accounts, 100 accounts, and 1,000 accounts. And these accounts are not run by the brand owners. They are run by content creators or affiliates. So you have the brand who creates the product, makes the website, or has the Amazon listing, and they'll work with affiliates, content creators, and they will be the ones posting these organic videos through TikTok, Instagram, and usually they'll get paid a monthly retainer if they're doing good, or otherwise they could just be simply affiliates, so they'll get paid a commission. Whether this could range from 15% all the way to 30-40%. So it's easy for the content creator as well, because they don't have to worry about any of the product, the logistics, the customer service side. They just have to create videos for the brand, and this is usually 1 video per day, 1 to 2 videos per day. And when they make a sale, they get, let's say on the average, is probably 25%. And for them, a 25% commission is essentially the same thing as the brand who is selling a product with a 25% profit margin after all the expenses. So they don't have to worry about any sort of the complicated things like product logistics. They just have to focus on making the videos go viral. And when they do make a sale, usually through an affiliate link to an Amazon listing, they can easily track it, and they'll be paid 25% or 30% of the total revenue they're able to bring in for the brand. And this is really good for the brand as well, because they can work, if they have the network, they have the connections, they can find an infinite number of creators for the brand. And so essentially they have an army of creators making tens, hundreds, thousands of videos for them per day. And there's no risk for the brand as well, because it's not a cost per video. They don't pay by the video. It's only paid by commission. So if the creator is not bringing any sales for the brand, then the brand simply doesn't have to pay them any money. So yeah, this is an approach that I've seen 2 brands in my exact niche doing this strategy. So they will have hundreds of accounts on TikTok, and I've just always scrolled TikTok, and the more I scroll, the more accounts the more accounts I find from their brand. And at first, I thought it was just run by their brand itself in-house. But then I started to realize that there's no way they're managing 10 accounts, hundreds of accounts, 500 accounts. And the more I dig deeper, I realize that, they actually have a team of creators. And, they could be finding these creators through an agency, a community of creators, or they could be finding these creators on their own terms, whether that's, I don't know where they find them, but that is the main issue, finding these creators. But yeah, they will have dozens of creators pumping out massive volumes of content for their brand. And one brand in particular I saw, it's in my niche, they're using this strategy. So there's two types. The creators could be, making UGC style videos, or they could be making just talking head controversial style videos, or there could just 100% be AI UGC, which in this case for my competitor brand, who's only been really going at it for not even a year, 8 months, 10 months, their product is really, really bad. And yeah, don't ask how I know this, and the branding is it's so garbage. It looks like a kindergarten's work. Yeah, that's not even an exaggeration. But it's not even about the product. I mean, it does matter long term. The product, what's in the product, the branding does matter extremely well. It matters an extreme amount in the long term, but in the short term, when you're just scaling the brand, these things don't matter. It's just whether you can get the views, get the engagement, and convince people to buy the product. And how they do this is through a massive army of creators, probably making 500 to 1,000 videos per day across TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So within a span of 10 months, they were able to scale from complete zero to 10K monthly sales on Amazon on one SKU, and their product cost 40 USD. So with that one SKU alone, they have 3 SKUs, I think, but with that one SKU alone, they are doing 400K USD per month. So that's 5 mil per year for a product that has just been released for 10 months. And this is only on the Amazon listing for that one SKU. They also have their website. They also have TikTok Shop. So if you add everything together, they could be, approaching the 10 million revenue annual mark, which is pretty insane for a shit product with shit branding that's just been around for 10 months. And this is not the only brand that I've saw. It's just one brand in my niche. There are dozens of other brands doing this exact strategy within other niches that are way bigger. Like I'm talking 50 million, 100 million monthly, no, not monthly, yearly revenue, annual revenue. So yeah, it's a good strat for the brand because they can leverage an army of creators to pump out massive amounts of content. And this is essentially organic marketing, organic brand scaling. But instead of just having an in-house team, they are outsourcing this to a countless number of creators. And what they usually would do is they have a Discord server. They have a Discord server where they invite the affiliates, the content creators in the Discord server, and they curate this very community-driven group. So they will share their wins. They will share their viral clips. So let's say if one creator went viral with one clip, with one video, and generated X amount of sales, they are willing to share this with the group. And the whole group wins. So imagine you have one video that went viral. That person will share with the group and the wins, and then all the other hundreds of creators will be spinning off variations of that video. And a lot of the times, those variations go viral as well. So, there's more wins for the group. And same thing, when the other people, when they have a win where they went viral with a video, they will also share with the group, and the rest of the community wins as well. So it's a really it's a really well curated community, and they like seeing each other succeed. So that is the ultimate goal that I'm trying to do with my brand right now. Is once we launch in the US, or even building up towards that, we want to build a community of creators who's able to create many videos for our brand that they can post on their social media, on their pages, with an affiliate link. So this way we're getting infinite engagement and infinite awareness, and there's no risk for us as well, because we don't pay them unless they get a sale through their affiliate link. So it's crazy how well this strategy does. And the main barrier to entry for this is to find creators who are willing to do this. And they can't just be any creators. They have to be creators who kind of know what they're doing. Obviously you can teach them as the brand, but it's best if they have some experience in this field in the past. So that is the hardest part, is to finding those creators. And I think right now there is a shortage of creators. There are more brands than creators. So it's a good time to be a creator. It's a good time to be an affiliate, because if you can prove that you have the experience to make good videos, then you have so many brands on their knees begging you to make content for them. So yeah, and just the interesting thing is with the brand, my competitor in my niche, who's been the one that's been running for 10 months, I was looking through the reason that I suspected that they weren't running completely in-house, was that I looked through the Instagram, and their pinned post, it was this, a picture of their founders in the factory making packaging the products. And in the comments there was this guy, I don't know where he was from, but he was like, "Oh, I'm so proud to be the one to blow up you guys on social media." And yeah, so this is a really high leverage opportunity, but you have to have an actual brand for this, because if let's say you just are drop shipping a product, then your creators can really just take your product and do it themselves. So yeah, I there's so much more I want to talk about. I want to get much deeper into this topic, but don't want to leak too much. Like the more I look into this circle of these brands, because I saw so many brands using this strategy, and the more I look into it, the more I dug deeper, and I realized, wow, it's actually, they're all connected. They're all connected, and there's a group behind all of these brands scaling these 8-figure, 9-figure brands, which is really, really cool. So yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.